Hey, this is all right. We got to go down these great stairs here with the cobblestones between us to get down to the lower trail. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Kansas, Indiana, Delaware, and West Virginia, Canada, North Carolina. Signature pose. Oh, bam! Bam, bam, bam! Lonely!
Gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes!
Are you ready?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Triple P here. We are back on the trail for a weekend adventure. We're out here at the Cleveland Metro Parks hiking for 2 caches out of a total of 8 in this video, and it should be great. It's currently January 10th, 2026. Let's take a look at the trail. All right, the first cache. Ooh, rule number 1, never pass up an opportunity at a scenic view. We're gonna go to the other side of that pond. Okay, the first cache in this video is a 1.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain, small size cache. It looks like it's basically right off the trail. And I don't think it's been found this year because it's January, but you never know. It's not a new cache, it's been out for a while. This is a really neat boardwalk. The hike out here to get this cache is about 0.25, and then there's one more on this loop. We're gonna get them both. I hope. All right, we have left the cushy boardwalk, and now we're on the Lake Isaac Loop Trail, which has this lovely little frog marker right there. I have been to this area previously, but not on this section of it. And I don't think I've been here for any of my videos in the past. It's a feels good, feels fresh. It's like 8:10 in the morning right now. This was a good day to come out and film because we have a 4-hour window where there's not supposed to be any rain. And I wanted to come out here and get an early start to film, because these videos, guys, they don't make themselves. If I just sit at home and do nothing, you get no content. I brought my mud boots. You know, it's been snowing and then the snow all melted in this area. And so, you know, I figured the trails are probably a muddy mess, right? Let's be safe. Let's wear the mud boots. So we got the mud boots on. We're hiking down this trail. We're rocking and rolling. We're having a good time. If you're new here, just consider subscribing for me, please. We're shooting for 430 subs. The goal is to hit that whenever we get it. We're in no rush. Consider liking the video, commenting on the video, sharing the video if you want. All I do on the channel is make geocaching content. That's it. You'll never see anything else. I do tutorials and long form videos. That's it. How long was that guy behind me? He came out of nowhere. What was that? That guy's like deep breathing and he's running. That was crazy. We've got, let me check, 167 feet to go to the first cache. It looks like it's right off the trail here. Ooh, yeah, here's some standing water. A little bit. Here's a little bit of mud. A little bit. Let's find the first cache of this video and start out with a find. Here we go. This is our ground zero. We're just kind of looking around. I see a piece of wood on the ground. Let's go check that out. Oh no. What is this? Oh, you know what? That's a part of a birdhouse. And you're probably thinking, well, how does he know that? Because the title says, not in the condemned birdhouse. Oh, here's the cache. Oh no, it's missing its lid. Did this survive? Oh, it's got all kinds of nasty stuff in it. Look at this. Ooh, gross, bro. I'm not afraid to say it, that looked like urine. We're gonna sign the ammo. We're gonna sign the camo on the back and call it a fine. We're moving on. All right, we are now headed to the other side of the trail for geocache number 2. As for that last one, we signed the camo on the outside and I put it back. I think it's safe to say that geocache needs a little bit of love. It needs some TLC, it needs a lid, it really needs a log sheet. It's not in great shape, friends. But the good news was, it's there, and it's not missing. Right? I don't know. Not every geocache can be in pristine condition when you find it. But that is a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. That's kind of like a podcast topic. I don't do podcasts. I don't listen to podcasts. You're not going to find me on a podcast anytime soon. Oh, I will say, if somebody invites me to do like a geocaching podcast or something, and it's like a paid appearance, then I'll probably go. But like, I'm not going to like start a geocaching podcast or anything. There's people that already do that. Let's keep moving. Okay, just like the last cache, this geocache is a 1.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain, small size cache. I'm hoping it's just in a little bit better condition than the one we just found. We're getting close. We're about 0.14 to go. We do have some cool caches coming up later in the video. We have a challenge cache that we're gonna grab. We have a cache that I previously DNF'd, and it's a large, but the logs say it's not in great shape, but they do say it's still there. And apparently you can find it in the wintertime. Well, guess what? It's the wintertime. This is my favorite season, so what better time to get out and try and find it than in the winter? Let's take a look at my view. We've seen a couple people out here. We saw that runner. I just saw some dog walkers. There's a guy and his kid up there. Let's do this. We are inside 200 feet. And the cache looks like it's pretty close to the trail. Maybe like 10 feet off the trail. Let's give it a quick look here. 85 to go. There's a nice little area here with a small little path. But I still got it like 50. Let's go this way. I don't know if this is it, but we're gonna try this path here. Okay, this path just keeps going straight towards this log. All right, let's look around in this area. And oh, I found it. I walked past it. It's back. One has a lid. Okay. We got it. Nailed it. Ta-da! There's not much in this. You've got another pill bottle, some coins, a pen cap, and a bunch of other random stuff. Nothing worth taking. I don't have everything to trade anyways. We're moving on. Let's go. We have parked. We have landed. We are on the go. 0.16 miles down the bike path here to get this large size container that may or may not be in good shape. And this is the DNF zone. Yep, we DNF this. I don't know. It's on the screen. Here's the picture as well. So DNF here, picture over here. We did it in post editing. Let's go. It's a 2 difficulty, 2.5 terrain. It looks like we should be able to find it, given that somebody found this in December. The December conditions are going to be very similar to the January conditions. Everything should be dead and down. We should have no problem finding the cache. My memory on this cache is actually pretty good because I remember there being a big tree, and I remember you having to hike through some taller weeds, and I had to like foot sweep it to get it out of the way. Pretty sure it's on the ground. And it was a short bushwhack, maybe like 30 feet. There might have been a trail back there. I'm hoping that we just find it on the first try today. I don't have to come back. I guess technically this is the second try, but whatever. We're getting hung up on semantics. Let's move on. We are 149 feet away. Yeah, see, we're gonna be hiking through this stuff here. I don't know what it's like Serengeti grass. I don't know what the technical term is, but we're gonna find it, hopefully. All right, guys, there's the big tree. This is the wispy Serengeti grass. I mean, it could be in that tree. I thought it was on the ground. We're gonna have to look around. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Guys, I literally just followed this footpath back to this tree. This tree here. This is a new spot, and it hooks around the corner. Let's check it out. Yes! Oh my gosh, look at this cache. It's massive. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, it's not in great shape. Not in good shape. There's a hole in the container. Let's see if we can pull this up with one hand. Oh my goodness. Yep, I would say that classifies as a large. Okay, no wonder I didn't find it. It's so much further back, and I just couldn't get back here on my first visit. Going for a dip. Yeah, this is in terrible shape. There's actually a couple tradables on the ground as well. All right, we're gonna dump out the water and maybe sign the lid or something and claim a find and move on. Okay, we are no longer in the DNF zone. It's been cleared. We are, however, headed to our next set of caches right now. Let's go. All right, welcome back. We're at our new spot. We're at the Rocky River Nature Trail. And there's a lot of people here, so the trails could be a little bit busy. And I'll tell you about the geocaches here on this trail in just a second. Let's keep moving. Never pass up an opportunity at a scenic view. Rule number 1. Okay, we have to climb these stairs here. Can you see them there? I can see them. That means you can see them. We gotta go up there to then hike on the trails that are up on that section. Looks like an arrowhead. Okay, we're on the yellow arrowhead trail. We survived those stairs. That was horrific. So, a little bit about these geocaches. A couple of these have DNFs already from this year, 2026, and we're only 10 days in, which one of them, this one actually that we're going to right now, was found by somebody who came in a couple days after the person DNF'd it. So hopefully it's there. But man, am I winded. It's I think this is a 1.5 difficulty 3 terrain. And you know what, with the stairs and being how high up in the air it is, it makes total sense. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. We're looking for a mason jar that is not under this bridge up here, that is supposedly 2 feet from the trail. There's the bridge. We're just gonna have to start looking now that we're within the looking zone here. We're very close to these cords. Let's have at it and see if we can find it. So we're just beyond the bridge. There's a hole in this tree. I've looked in there twice, it's not in there. I've looked in these little spots here. There's nothing in there. And I looked underneath here, there's nothing there. And then I also looked up in here and there's nothing in there either. Okay, after getting off the phone with somebody who has found this, I'm pretty sure I confirmed that it's missing. I don't want to say one way or the other whether the person yesterday found this or not. They did log a find, and based on the guy I was talking to, seems like the cache is missing. Hey, this is all right. We got to go down these great stairs here with the cobblestones between us to get down to the lower trail. You know what? This is okay by my book. Stairs are a little steep. Let's make the turn here. Okay, so there is some good news. The good news is this cache was just maintained by the cache owner a couple days ago. It's a 1.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain small. We're most likely gonna find it because he just replaced it or maintained it. And that'll be the first find on this section of trails that we've done. And it will feel good to get back in the find column. DNFs are not my thing. I'd prefer to find every cache I look for on the first try, and sometimes you can't do that. I'll probably have to come back for that one we couldn't find. I'm pretty sure it was in that hole at the bottom of the tree, because that's what my guy... 28 feet over here to the right. There's a couple bigger trees. There's a log here. This is it here. Let's take a look. There it is. Take a look in a book. Reading Rainbow. Here we go. We're moving. You know, the real beauty about geocaching is that sometimes you find them and sometimes you don't. And even though in the moment the DNF stings and it hurts, it does give you an opportunity to come back if you live in the area, or to come back and try again, which can be a thing of beauty, you know? I mean, I've had a couple caches where I've DNF'd it, and then I came out and made a video about it. So, turning rags to riches, I guess. Anyways, we were on this wonderful trail. We've got the next cache on our list, and it is a 2.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain, regular size cache. However, it also has a single DNF on it at the moment. A guy on 1/6/2026 was out here and he couldn't find it. Doesn't bode well for us. It's not gonna stop me from looking, but it doesn't bode well. Thanks for watching. I'm Triple P. Consider subscribing. We're shooting for 430 subs. Let's go to the container and see if we can find it. All right, here's a good part of the trail to see how muddy it is. I don't like being a mud monster, but I am happy to be one if I've got the right footwear on. And as y'all know, I got the boots. She's got the look. Roxette? No? I would play it, but it's copyright music. YouTube would give me a strike or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the guidelines. I just post videos and use copyright-free music from their library, but I don't actually know how the internet works. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a successful find. Yes! Let's do this. Let me show you. Here it is here. This was the first thing I looked. Check this out. I lifted. Tell you what. Baby, we got it. Cue Bananarama. Okay, we have a very fun and exciting cache for the next one. This is a 4 difficulty, 3 terrain challenge cache. Now the challenge is to find, I think it's 4 out of the 6 state oldest geocaches in the New England region. We've already done that. So I qualify. Let's make the hike. Let's pick it up. Let's go. All right, we've jumped ship. We're now on the Lake Erie birding trail. Friends, this is a long weekend adventure. So if you made it this far in the video and you're not subscribed, y'all should subscribe because it helps me reach my sub goals. As you know, let's get back to the content. More mud, more hills, more caches to find. I love what I do here on the channel. My channel is just long form geocaching videos with tutorials. Let's go see if we can find this challenge cache. All right, this is our ground zero for that challenge cache about finding the oldest in New England, the 4 out of 6. We got a bunch of logs here, and then over here we've got some more logs. I'm at like 20 feet. I didn't check the container size. He was just out here and he replaced it like 2 days ago. Okay, I think I found the cache. I had to read the hint. The hint said north side of the trail underneath some natural camo. Here's all the cut logs. I'm gonna have a seat really quick and dig this out. This has gotta be it, right? Yes. Here it is right here. All right, we got our 4 difficulty, 3 terrain challenge cat. Okay, so we've got about a quarter mile to go until the next cache, and this one also has a DNF on it. Let's see if we can pull another rabbit out of the hat and find this cache that the other guy couldn't find. That guy wrote in his log that he had 3 DNFs out here in the same day. We have 1. We could have 2 if we don't find it. Time will tell. Let's go give it a good look. See if we can claim the last find of the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you. Hope everybody's having a great 2026 so far. It's a long year. There's a lot of things to happen, a lot of things to come. I'm just taking it one day at a time here. Okay, we have a 2.5 difficulty, 1.5 terrain, regular size geocache, the last cache of the video. This has been a lot of fun. I've put in probably between 2 to 4 miles of total hiking, and you know, we've just having a good old time out here in the beautiful winter weather. All right, this is my ground zero. The hint on the cache page says stumped. There is a stump over here, but it's like completely disintegrated. So maybe it's buried in there. We're gonna have a look around and see if we can find it. All right, let's take a look. This is the first stump I came to. There it is. It's not a regular. We got it though. I don't know how that guy didn't find it. This is it right here. We're gonna sign it and hit the outro. Let's go. All right, everybody. The Nature Center Nature Shop is right where we are going to wrap up this video. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 430 subs. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.